Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for the crypto neo news, education, and opportunities. My name is Lucas.
My name is Ryan.
And we have some exciting news and education to follow up on. We've talked about this facet before. What do we talk about? Well, we talk about a lot of things. We talk about economics, the macroeconomic outlook. We talk about blockchain and crypto, all over blockchain. Wherever there's innovation, we've got playlists. If you're looking to do your own research, welcome. You found a good place. We've got tutorials to walk you through DeFi, Web 3.0 wallets, how to begin, how to secure, how to send, how to stake. We've got videos and playlists on NFTs, secret NFTs. And we're going to talk a little bit more about secret and how awesome privacy is in the blockchain. But we have more than that. We also do macro outlooks and updates, what's going on in the news at large. It's all connected. Did I cover it all pretty much? Did I mention?
Yeah,
this is
mentioned that we don't offer financial advice. We are a education outreach channel. So this is infotainment. Take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research, and let's jump right into it.
Exciting times, because if you do your own research, we this is in a special niche industry, and there are not too many people who know about this. So if you've done some research and you are aware of something, please drop in the comments. We all learn from each other. That being said, we really like talking about our economic background and bringing that to the space. We like to talk about the creative destruction, the possibilities that blockchain brings that you don't have in traditional financial models, and some of the problems that we see coming up in this new technology and how we solve it. So with that being said, oh, I forgot to mention secret network. We love wherever there's innovation on blockchain, secret network, because of its privacy and smart contract capabilities. We've talked about many of the applications that are built there. You can't build somewhere else. And today we're going to talk about a problem that's been in blockchain and crypto in DeFi from the beginning. Many people have written about it. Not many people know how to fix it and solve it, but some people do. Some people already have, and we will share the solutions as well as the problems. But let's start with the problem. What's the problem?
All right. Well, the problem is front running, or another way to say it in crypto terms is miner extractable value. So we're looking at an article where the Bank of International Settlements is making the claim that this problem can only be solved by publicly identifying the intermediaries, or put in other words, the miners that secure these various blockchain networks. So their answer to the miner extracted value problem is to make these miners publicly known. And I guess that would bring them under compliance and jurisdiction, SEC, or what various governmental regulatory bodies that they would then punish or limit this issue, and have to monitor the blockchain and figure out what was miner extracted value, and then when did it occur, who did it, and then of course punish them. That's their answer. They say that's the only way to deal with this problem. So before we talk about their solutions, why don't we make it clear exactly what we mean by miner extractable value. So basically this article has a couple paragraphs that really do a pretty good job of summarizing it. Essentially, miners are the intermediaries to a transaction. They're the ones who update the ledger, update the blockchain, and in their position, they can engage in activities where they can reorder or even alter the transaction ordering. So to make that really clear, how they would do this. So imagine you're a miner, you observe a large pending transaction in the mempool. This obviously can move prices, right? So a miner can add a corresponding buy or sell transaction that would be just prior to the large transaction, and then profit off of the price change that follows. So for example, if you see a large sell transaction, you would then go and sell, maybe put your own sell transaction just prior to, sell at that elevated current price, and then when the second large transaction goes through, you can maybe buy back at a much lower price, and then
And same thing with buying.
Yes.
And so this goes on in blockchain and crypto, but as above, so below. And what we see in new technology is nothing new under the sun. While it's not called miner extracted value, in traditional markets, we do see intermediaries that have access. It's called payment order flow, where there is a value extracted from having that information on trades. And that's something
Yes.
that is not considered to be a scam. It's not considered to be illegal. It's a legal practice, and it's a natural facet of modern traditional finance. So it's good to keep these things in perspective. That's why we like to talk about blockchain, crypto, and where we're coming from traditional finance, because many times people look at an issue and think, well, this is all bad. And we must remember that while it is a problem, it's not a new problem. And we've got tools in blockchain to deal with this that we haven't had in traditional markets. So I think it's funny you were mentioning at the beginning.
That's right.
They say that the only solution is some a register of identifying information, but the reality is that's antiquated. That's old way of thinking. There are actually better solutions where you can continue with the autonomy,
pseudo anonymity,
nature of blockchain, and to make the system more robust and more resilient and stronger against that without relying on some group to oversee and make decisions. That's kind of been the problems, whether using blockchain or telephone or a beeper. If you're relying on some group to oversee and fix things, then the protocol it's not code by law. And there are ways to fix miner extracted value through a more code by law scenario
process, especially when the authorities, the powers that be, are not adequately solving this problem in traditional finance. So why would they all of a sudden be effective in the blockchain world if they can't handle the traditional financial world? So it's
or the manner in which they handle it. Currently, it's handled that we work specifically for the intermediaries that extract value for you. That's how it's been run. So if that is how you've made a living by legislating and protecting and allowing these institutions to do this, what value are you going to add to blockchain? Unless you're saying, hey, wait a minute. We need to be the ones that extract value around here. If you don't register with us, you are not a properly, but anyway. So what are solutions that we've talked about? You were mentioning an interesting one. Did we get that article that there was a...
Okay, yeah. What's in the first article you're on? Chainlink has actually, I might have lost it.
No, is it this article?
I thought it was the BIS article. It could be here. Okay. It might be in this one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So Chainlink, they have a decentralized solution where the idea is that they would bring the transactions off chain, create the ordering, keep the ordering true to whatever it was, how it happened in real time, and then resubmit this ordered transaction list on chain to be added to the ledger. So yeah, that's an interesting idea. It does seem to me that it's not a purely, I'd have to look into it further, but I'm not sure how decentralized this is. If it requires Chainlink, a crew to then bring these off chain, how secure is that?
Sure.
So questions remain there. But yeah, the point is that there are various attempts being looked at to really solve this, and that aren't reducible to, we'll just put the powers that be, the government, in charge of solving it.
And this is a good breakdown of miner extracted value for more details. So we'll leave all links below to do your own research. We'll also leave this link just to give you a live action, an update on miner extracted value. And obviously,
how much?
Yeah, this is before the world engages in DeFi, before you see mass adoption, and we're already seeing large amounts of value being extracted. So the number, obviously, as more adoption, the value in the space grows, and the amount that you can extract grows as well. But
yes,
this is the early days, and this is how we figure out, you know, the holes in the ship and where we need to plug them up and how we get this thing operating more efficiently, harmoniously. And speaking of, let's wrap this up on one of our favorite protocols and blockchains to cover in the space because of its innovation. And well, there's nothing else like it. And I'm talking about Secret Network because of the privacy solution that's built in at the layer 1 for a public and private blockchain application.
Yeah, and on the S secret layer of secret, the mempool is completely encrypted, and that even to the miners are not able to get a look at the ordering of transactions or what the transactions content is, which basically makes it impossible for them to front run, add their own transactions ahead of the user, and then, you know, make that arbitrage play.
Look, it even says it right here under Secret Swap. The first front-running resistant cross-chain and privacy first AMM. Secret Swap, we've done a video, is moving, converting to Hydro Finance, will be a major upgrade and boost for Secret and the Cosmos ecosystem. And we just announced the Shade protocol, Silk and Shade Swap, which is coming out with a whole host of DeFi applications. Now, all of these dApps that are built on Secret, because of privacy and because of the way these transactions are verified, you do not have the miner extracted value problem. So this is why we like to share information. There's a lot of development happening all over blockchain and crypto, so much that it's easy to not see things that are happening over in this part of the ecosystem while you're focused on this. So we absolutely appreciate the love and the comments to let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, what else is happening out there that could add to our perspective. I hope this adds to your understanding of miner extracted value. Is it a big deal? Kind of, but is it something that we're already seeing solutions to? And it's nothing compared to how the orders of operations in traditional markets have existed for a long time now. It's not something to spend too much worry about. In fact, it's to be hopeful about blockchain and crypto that we can actually engage in these orders and operations with a technology that actually makes it preventable, that allows us to resist front running. It can be done. The time is here. Do your own research. Secret Network, subscribe to us, follow us. We'll definitely be dropping some Secret Network, some Secret alfalfa, everything built on Secret. You cannot mimic on any other public blockchain. So we talk about private and secure messaging. We talk about NFTs and privacy NFTs, data storage, Jackal.
Yes.
Oh man, there's so much exciting stuff happening here.
NFTs and game to play the game, play to earn.
Oh, we'll tell you all about it, but not in this video. You'll have to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll catch up on another one. So until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste, y'all.
Adios.